welcome back to my channel. It is Saturday night. We just got done eating dinner and I figured I would show you guys the disaster and then take you on the journey of cleaning it all up. I'll show you what I'm working with. So here is my kitchen. Sink full of dishes. And then the table. You know. Let's get started. The first thing that I do, if I haven't already done it earlier in the day, is unload the dishwasher and put away the clean dishes. You'll see Cade come to help me unload the dishes from the dishwasher. He usually does this every single night. Whenever he hears that dishwasher open, he comes flying in the kitchen saying that he wants to help. He usually will hand me some of the dishes and then I'll put them away, and then he usually puts away all of the silverware in the silverware drawer because he can reach that. Cade really didn't help too much on this particular night with putting all the dishes away, which was fine, but he was more interested in hanging out in the living room and playing on the floor with his brother, and his daddy was home, so they were having a blast hanging out and wrestling and doing all kinds of boy stuff in the living room. You'll see here that I'm putting away things that are on this little bottle drying rack. I usually put all of the bottles and all of the pieces that go with the bottles in the dishwasher, but the bottles don't always get all the way dry, so I usually will put them on the bottle drying rack along with some of the pieces that aren't all the way dry, so that way they can dry all the way before I put them in the cabinet. So I have this little basket thing that is for small pieces to go in the dishwasher. I didn't have one when Cade was a baby, but we do have one now, and I really love it. Like, you put all of the pieces that go to the bottles. We use the Dr. Brown's bottles, and they have lots of little pieces. So you can put all the little pieces in there and close it up, and they can still run through the dishwasher without getting lost. I will try and link it down below. After all the clean dishes are put away in the cabinets, I move on to the dirty dishes. So I start to rinse off all of the dishes that are in the sink, put them in the dishwasher, and then I also hand wash a few, whether they are small pieces that need to be hand washed, or water bottles that can't go in the dishwasher, or large pots and pans that just won't fit. After I finished with the dishes that were in the sink, I realized that I hadn't cleaned off the kitchen table yet. Sometimes I get a little scattered when I'm cleaning, like I get sidetracked with certain stuff. Like I see things in one place and then I move to another place and just kind of all over the place. So I had cleaned out the sink and everything and then realized that there was still stuff on the table that needed to be rinsed out and put in the dishwasher and all of that. Next, I move on to spray down all of the surfaces, including the kitchen table, as well as the counters and the stove, and just pretty much anything in the kitchen that needs a good wipe down. I'm using the Method Clementine all-purpose cleaner. I just picked this one up, and I wanted something a little bit different. I've been using the lime and sea salt, but this time I wanted something a little different, and I was really feeling the citrusy scent. So I used this one for the first time the previous night and I really liked it. So I'm really liking the scent and just the clean smell that it leaves. And it lingers for a couple hours after you use it too, which is kind of nice. Most of the time I order my cleaning products, or I have been lately ordering them off of the Grove Collaborative site, but I picked this one up at Target. I was there and they were having a sale on the Method stuff, and then they also had a 10% off Cartwheel, so I was in need of some more spray, the all-purpose spray, because I was almost out, so I picked this one up. But like I said, I usually order off the Grove Collaborative site. If anyone has any suggestions of other products from their website that are really good and you just can't live without, leave me a comment down below so I can check that out as well. And if you have never heard of Grove Collaborative or you've never been to their site, you should totally check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description box so you can check them out if you want. After all the surfaces have been wiped down really well, I go through the kitchen very quickly with my vacuum. I really don't use a broom anymore in the kitchen or dining room. I usually just pull out my vacuum and it works better than the broom, honestly. I absolutely love my new vacuum that I just had to splurge on when we moved into our new home. When I'm finished, I put the vacuum in the living room, so that way after we clean up the living room, it's ready to vacuum. Alright, here is the finished product. A nice, clean kitchen. Hi, Kate. Are you going to cook? You going to bake?
No.
No? You're just playing? Crazy boy. Nice, clean kitchen. And now we're going to go hang out before we have to get ready for night-night. Isn't that right? Yeah? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And subscribe if you have not already. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.